Alright, so Manggahan Festival 2025 vlog. Let's get right to it. Now, in these clips, I'm gonna be talking a lot and commentating a lot more here, because in those clips and in the actual entirety of the vlog, I barely commentated about anything, which I do apologize for. We had to be there at around like 7 a.m. or so, and then there was a lot of people there, and then sooner or later, after like 30 to an hour came by, yeah, we all gathered around and waited for the boat to arrive.
Boat. Back to the boat again.
And man, oh man, were there a lot of people. We had to fall in line for at least 30 minutes.
Very crowded. But the line's moving, so. Okay. We have arrived. Oh boy. We have arrived, Marty. We have arrived, mga ito.
That's the
Ano ka mo?
As soon as we arrived at our destination, we had to wait for a special someone who invited us in the event here in the first place. Because the plan was we were gonna stay there as soon as we arrived, and then we wait for her to fetch us, and then we'll be transported to one of her houses. So that's basically what we did.
We are currently waiting for a special someone.
Yeah.
She's taking too long.
We will wait for our driver.
Our driver.
And then right after we arrived at the house, we took a break and got some rest, and after a few hours later, we decided to go out and grab something to eat.
What the fuck is that? Why is he going upside down, bro? Our first destination, McDonald's. Hi, Maya. What is she? Good lord, bro. Massive patty, small as bread. Got a shake, fries, Sprite. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna devour this thing.
Then after eating some delicious McDonald's, we decided to go back home and took some even more rest. And after an hour or two, we decided to prepare because we're gonna be meeting Maki very, very soon.
Update on the current situation. We are currently in a hotel room. Shosh, Kian! Hi, Mart. Miney. Hi. We are currently in hotel room preparing to meet the one and only Maki. Sheesh, what a car!
And then while waiting for the event to start, we decided to eat some dinner first. And soon enough, we met Maki.
Pop singer-songwriter has gathered more than half a billion streams in Spotify alone, including global hits Saan and Dinao. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the Manggahan stage, everybody, we have Hey guys!
after the concert with Maki, we decided to take a little break backstage because we were genuinely exhausted from standing around kicking and screaming for Maki and cheering for him. But not gonna lie, that dude was amazing. He was so good at performing. He interacted with a lot of the audience. That guy was great. Right after the concert, when we got home, someone was really enjoying their sleep. And within the second day, we woke up at around like 9, 10 a.m. We were so exhausted after Maki's concert.
Ah. Puta. Wow. I'm very hungry. Let's get something to eat, Mark. Miney. Everybody got their own labels.
Soon enough, we were invited to go eat in this fancy looking restaurant called Olivia's Kitchen. Not gonna lie, I'm telling you, the place looked great. It looked amazing. The aesthetics was just flowing everywhere. And not gonna lie, the food there was great. It was amazing. And right after getting completely stranded in that restaurant for around 4 hours, we were picked up and dropped off at her dad's office and stayed there for a while because it was still raining. It was just some bad weather for the rest of the night. So and then right after that, me and Marty decided to stay at home and just play some Tekken 8 together, which was very, very fun. Of course, it was a cold, quiet, and peaceful night for us. And then we decided to sleep at around like 1 or 2 a.m. because we had to leave the next morning.
B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. We're going home na, Marty.
Yes, and I'm very tired today.
Very, very tired.
So yeah, that's basically the entirety of the Manggahan Festival 2025 vlog. Was it nice? Yeah, it was good. It was alright. Was it better than last year? Definitely not. Last year was still the greatest moment of my entire life. It was still a nice trip. At least we stayed there longer compared to last year. Because last year we only stayed there for the whole day and then the next morning we had to leave. But this time we stayed there for 2 days and then the next morning we left. Which was, it was still nice. It was still amazing. So yeah, that was basically the conclusion of the vlog. Hopefully next year again we could do something greater, something more amazing than these previous ones. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being patient, for letting me do these things, because my god, this takes so much time. Don't forget to keep supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, leave a like, leave a comment, do whatever you want. All right, anyways, stay tuned again for the next video. Have a great day, be happy, and yeah, keep loving.